Hey guys, this week the journal entry is going to focus on on sounds and what do we hear or not hear compared to what we used to hear or not hear. So the directions are going to be to write a journal entry that is focusing on the sounds you are used to hearing and comparing to the new sounds or lack of sounds that you hear while you are sheltering in place, while you're staying at home. Make sure that your entry is at least 2 paragraphs long. What is written below here is just an example to get you started. Try to include other sensory details as well, but focus on sound. I will add the direction before I post this to review this video. And so here is a model. There was this song my grandmother used to play. It went, "In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, and no one dared disturb the sounds of silence." And if you actually want to hear that song, you can listen to it. I have to check to see if this posts when I make your copies. If not, I will put the links at the bottom of the document. I never liked the song, except maybe now I kind of get it. Normally, outside my window, there are so many sounds. You can hear the neighbors, loud bachata. You can hear sirens, ambulances, someone dragging a garbage can to the corner, airplanes, helicopters, trucks, horns blaring, kids laughing. Right now, there's none of that. In some ways, it's cool because I'm hearing things that I never could before. Like we have this light that buzzes, more like hums until I switch it off. And my younger brother, he's playing Splatoon 2 on his Switch with friends, and I swear he's screaming. But there are little things too. I hear the birds outside in the mornings now. I didn't even know we had birds in New York City. I hear the muffled sounds of my neighbors, and I think I hear someone crying softly. Sometimes I swear I hear nothing at all, and I can't decide if that is the most terrifying or the most wonderful sound I've ever heard. So, when we're thinking about sensory details, which is a writing strategy, we think about things that we can hear. And some examples are maybe we hear bells or whistles or cries or screams or shouts. Or do we hear the sound of something frying in a pan? Do we hear a ball bouncing? Do we hear the sound of, I love the sound of teeth being brushed. Such an interesting sound. Do we hear a fan now that it's getting a little warmer in our homes? Do we hear a fan blowing? What sounds are you hearing right now? Take a minute and listen and think about what sounds you can articulate that you're hearing right now. Other senses that we can pay attention to are smells. I know that room that I'm in right now has a slight musty smell. It smells like I probably need to dust and vacuum, which I'm sure I do. Does something smell? A lot of times when something's cooking, you can smell onions or garlic. If those are strong smells, do you smell something floury? Do you smell something sweet? Do you smell something sour? What exactly is um, your nose paying attention to right now? And then touching right now, I can always feel the sharp metal clicking, the sharp metallic kind of click of this keyboard, which is lately a lot of what I've been feeling, and it's very hard and it's kind of cold. It's not very human, although the hard drive is buzzing. Um, and right now I am sitting on my bed, so I can feel the sheet at the end of my bed, which is clearly not made. So, what kind of things is your body touching right now? What can you feel, and how can you describe them? Which brings us to feeling. How do those things feel? Do they feel soft? Do they feel hard? Do they feel flexible? Do they feel wiggly or slimy? Or do they feel something in between? These are the kinds of things that you want to think about as you work in your entry this week. I'm going to leave out C because those are the um, kinds of senses that you are